Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna unbox a device which is an HDMI extender, Shadowplay from InstaBox. This is a Shadowplay SP2. It's a full HD 1080p. It works in 2.4 or 5.8 gigahertz. And it's basically two different devices. One goes to the source, one connects to the display or monitor, and the idea is really to extend your HDMI connection. So let's open it and see what comes inside. And by the way, I'll be doing a video with the testing on the device, okay? I'll have some nice results to show you. So give me 1 second just to make sure I cut this without cutting the box. Done. And let's open it. And alright, first thing is a user's guide, and again, two devices. Works close to the frequency of Wi-Fi, as you could see, right? 2.4 and 5.8. And you have here description of operation. There is a web interface, so you can log in and control the configuration and things like that. And let's open one portion of this device, which is the top one. Comes well packed in a nice texture plastic, and another protection on the device itself. The antennas are already attached, as you can see, right? You can move them up and down, and on the back here you see a single HDMI connection. So I'm assuming this is the receiver, so because there's no source on this guy, and this is an on and off button, okay? Some LEDs probably here, yeah, for indication. So this is probably the receiver, like I said. I say probably because I didn't see. I'm opening this for the first time, okay? Let's see the bottom device, which I believe should be the transmitter. So let's double check. Size-wise, they are about the same, no big deal. Antenna is the same thing, and I was right. If you look into the back, now you can see two HDMI connectors, one for in and one for, let's see here. This is HDMI in, this is HDMI out. So you can do a bypass to a TV, for instance, right? And you can also transmit that. Here's the power connection, and then again, on and off switch. I assume now we're gonna find some cables and the adapter, power adapter, which it's exactly what we see here. Let's see if I can just move this a little bit there. Yeah, it's easier to show. This is one of the adapters, and it says here it's a 5 volt 350 milliamps, and it does work on, sorry, 5 volts 2 amps. It does work on input from 100 to 240, okay? US prongs here. So adapter number one. Adapter number two is identical to adapter number one, so there's no difference here, as you can see. And I don't know, this is audio, I guess. Yeah, to capture, I believe it's for audio. I have to double check what this is. I don't know. So, oh, maybe, let's see. Let's see if I can think of this thing. Okay, this is an adapter, HDMI female to HDMI female, so you can also make a longer cable or do a bypass. And let's see what this is. This seems to me to be a infrared reader. So I don't know if it's a device that you can control through a remote control. It seems to be. But again, I have to double check that. And as expected, two HDMI cables are also part of the set. So it's a very complete set. Let me, before I join this unpacking, let's see if I can find here what is that portion there, and that little cable, so we clarify what it is. Let's see if there is anything easy to figure that out. Power switch, InstaBox. Maybe maybe I need to dig more on this. Yeah, I need to dig more in this manual here to figure it out. But let me double check a little bit here in the back. Yeah, this is where this little cable would go, right? Would go like this here, and it says here IR. So I was right. Hey, that's an IR receiver end photo cell, which will interact with the remote control. Okay, so you can probably do some remote control using this IR sensor here, and that's a long wire, so you can kind of keep this in the drawer somewhere or in the cabinet, and then you can move this wire up and actually glue this little, you know, drop, if you will, which has the IR reader inside, IR sensor, that will enable the remote control. Okay, so no more mysteries. Like I said, I guessed right this time. This is the entire set. Let me just go down so you can see again. Size-wise, let me put this adapter on the side here so you can see it's less than probably 2 adapters wide, or less than 2 adapters wide, about a little bit over maybe 1.5 adapter on this axis over here. Okay, and next time you're gonna see some real tests with, you know, transmitting video. I'm using the Raspberry Pi. I'm gonna try with the computer, although it says don't use a computer. I'm still intending to try and see why not. Okay, so that's it for now. Subscribe my channel, put your comments please, and come back anytime. Thank you.